If I heard you correctly, Ken, you're in telecom sales, you're calling small to mid-sized medical practices. The person answering the phone 100 times out of 100, unless it's a really small office and the physician is also the owner of the company and they also just happen to answer the phone, you're probably going to need to be sent over to somebody else. Is that what you're saying? Okay.
Right.
Snitches get stitches. Why am I telling you that? Because my mom was born and raised in South Boston, and she made $4,000 a year and worked her butt off. The reason why I'm telling you that is I'd be like, Mom, so-and-so took my lunch. Did you tell on him? Yeah. Bam! Snitches get stitches. Don't rat on anybody. You should have just grabbed a roll of pennies and hit him as hard as you can in the jaw. That was my mom's answer for everything. Violence. Love you, Mom. Probably not the best advice to give to a kid. The reason why I'm telling you this is everybody to some degree has had some sort of snitches get stitches. Who did this? Whose pen is that? Whose car is parked there? Who broke that? And we all get real prickly when somebody goes who, because we don't want to get involved in that. Which is why when you say, who should I talk to about this? The chances of them saying Ken are very low, right? But if because I lay in bed at night thinking about this stuff, who questions don't get answered reflexively, meaning without thought. Where questions do. Where do I go to the bathroom? Where do I park my car? Where do you fill this? Oh, right there. And I don't know, if there's a free spot in back, take it. We won't tow you. Where questions get answered very easily. So with your hook, you can bake in the fact that most of the time the people at those medical practices aren't going to be the right person's not going to answer, and you can give a hook that's very easy for that gatekeeper, for lack of a better word, to understand, and very easy for them to give you the where. And that might sound something like this. Hey, I wanted to reach out. Love what you guys are doing, but pay a compliment. Love what you guys are doing with the practice, by the way. Hey, I wanted to reach out to you because there's a little secret that the practice owners are kind of sharing amongst themselves that actually saves the business a ton of money, gives additional revenue for people like you, and you guys have a lot more budgets for things like, payroll and all that good stuff. I just want to make sure that you guys were aware of what's going on. Where would I go to pass that along? Oh, well, our Dr. Derek is our owner. He's actually not in today. I can put you through to his voicemail. Be awesome. Thank you so much. Right? Where would I go? There is something going on that every medical office is having to deal with. I just wanted to make sure that the people running your outfit there were aware of this. I just wanted to pass that along to them. It'd be super helpful for them and actually probably take some work off of your plate. Where would I go for something like that? Versus, I sell telecom and telecom solutions and I can help your business with your phone lines. Who should I talk to about that? Send me an email and I'll pass it along, is going to be the answer that they'll give you most of the time. But when you say, hey, there is something going on that I just wanted to make sure and see how I'm framing it. The people in your senior leadership, I just wanted to make sure they were aware of it. But I'm not saying who. I'm saying, where would I go for that? And then they're going to be much more likely to say, Dr. Adams, Derek, talk to Riley, Sean is the right person, Matt is the right person. I'll put you through. It's just they're going to be a lot better off on that. So where do I go for that is much better than who should I talk to. And then put, if you can, a compliment. Love what you guys are doing, right? By the way, you guys are awesome. Love how you answer the phone. I work with hundreds of practices. You'd be shocked how hard it is for them to find a rock star like you that's answering the phone. Hey, along those lines, we just had a summit with several of our practices, and there's a little secret that they're sharing with each other that has a huge impact on the revenue for the business. Where would I go to share something like that? Oh yeah, talk to Dr. Steve. He would be the one you'd need to talk to on that. Do you want his voicemail or do you want me to give you his mobile? I'll take his mobile, right? Awesome. Boom. I'm going to play around with that. Is it going to work 100% of the time? No. Is it going to work exponentially better than I sell telecom solutions and can help lower your expenses and can help make the company money? Who should I talk to on that? That's going to work very few times. Unless Dr. Steve walked by and is like, we're overpaying for our phone system, Sheila. Find out who I can talk to about that. Unless that happened, which it didn't, Sheila's not going to give away the information because Sheila's scared that Dr. Steve is going to go, why the hell did you give them my number? Give Sheila a reason to give the number, because they said there's a little secret and a thing, and then make good on that promise with the insight.
If you like this video, I got you. I'm going to hook you up. Click the link in my bio. I'm going to give you the closing mini masterclass. It's normally $300. I'm going to pay for everything. You're going to close a lot more business. You're going to make a lot more money. You're going to have a lot more fun. And you're going to be like, Matt Easton changed my life. And I'm going to be like, yes, I did. Did we just become best friends? And you're going to say, yes, we did. And then you and I are going to be best friends, and it'll be great. So click the link in my bio so we can be friends and you can close more business, and I'll cover all the cost. See you there.